All right, so let's get started. Happy holidays, guys. Today's flow is centered around celebrating the winter solstice, which I'll talk about in just a second. And then it's also just going to be some good fashion holiday fun. This is an all levels class, so it's designed for you guys to practice again, take with your friends, your family, whoever you're spending time with over the holidays, maybe a Christmas morning flow, a New Year's flow. But yeah, I shared the playlist in the chat. I'll do it again. And then if you're watching this later on YouTube, it will be in the description. So you can go ahead and start the playlist now. And let's just get started in a comfortable seated position on our mat. So just in the center of your mat. And welcome to my living room. I thought I'd take advantage of having the Christmas tree in the background. Okay, so let's get started. Comfortable seated position. Just go ahead and cross your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes. And just make sure you're nice and comfy. Nice and cozy. Allow the shoulders to drop all the way down the back. And let your bottom jaw drop away from the top jaw. And begin to settle into your breath. Just following your inhales and exhales. No need to force anything quite yet. Palms can rest down on the thighs or wherever is comfortable for you. And just beginning to draw your awareness in and down towards your seat, towards the ground, towards the earth. And just taking a few moments here to really just settle into your space as you get situated. And I know that Christmas and the holidays can be really filled with festivities and friends and family and so much happiness and joy. And it can also be a time that's really hectic or stressful and overwhelming. So this is actually the perfect time just to carve a little bit of time out for some self-care and some yoga. And so just taking time to really set an intention that will help you center and enjoy this time of year with your friends, with your family. And really just to take in all of the ups and the downs of this year of your life. And take this moment to really set a meaningful intention. So this is the last practice I'll be teaching this year. And so taking the time really to set your intentions for the new year ahead. And again, tracing your breath in and out. And so the winter solstice happened a couple of days ago. It's the shortest day of the year. And it really marks a rebirth of the sun, you know, a return of this light, right? A return of getting our days to be longer. And so allowing yourself, again, to set your intention so that you can shine that bright light throughout this new year. And so let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths together. And if you just joined, I shared the playlist and you can go ahead and start it whenever you're ready. So let's take a big full breath in together. Nice big open mouth exhale. Good, 2 more just like that. Full breath in. Nice big sigh out. Last one just like that. Full inhale. Big exhale. Seal your lips. Trace the breath through the nose. Inhale. Nice smooth exhale out of the nose. Blink the eyes open. Continue breathing just like that. Inhale, sweep the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Exhale, a little twist over to the right. So left hand captures the outer right knee, right fingertips rest gently behind you. And then see if you can pull the left side of your chest towards the back of your mat. Gaze over your right shoulder. Take one last full sip of air in through your nose. Smooth out of the nose. Good. Let's reach back up through center. Inhale. Exhale. Nice little twist over to the left. Right hand captures that outer left knee. Gaze towards the back of your mat. Really spin your chest towards the back of the mat. Sit bones stay rooted. Take a full breath in. Smooth exhale. Good. Back through center. Reach it up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's cactus our arms. Tilt the chest up towards the sky. Take a big inhale here. Really open the chest. Exhale, round the spine and connect your forearm bones together, the elbows together, the palms together. Tuck the chin. Good. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale. Open the chest. Gaze lifts up. Exhale, round the spine. Connect the forearm bones. Good. Last one. Inhale, open it up. Connect shoulder blades together on the upper back. Exhale, round it out. Good. Let's open it up one more time as you inhale. And then exhale, begin to interlace your hands at your lower back. Punch the fingertips down. See if you can connect your fists to the mat behind your lower back. Think about puffing your chest up. Broaden through the collarbones. Take one last breath in. Good. Exhale, plant the palms out in front of you. Uncross the legs. We'll come into that tabletop pose. And then right away from tabletop, send your hips all the way back towards your right heel. And then we'll swivel the hips around to the left heel, swivel the chest forward towards that left wrist, over towards the right wrist. And then just keep going like that in a clockwise movement. So we're taking these rotations. These circles, moving the body, moving the spine. You can let your head and neck just be heavy here. Let the spine find some fluidity. So new year. Taking a new revolution. So we'll take one last big circle in that clockwise direction and then change directions. So taking those big revolutions in a counterclockwise position. We're stretching out the wrists. Good, you guys. Stretching out the hips. Let the head, the neck be heavy and keep it going. You have time for about 3 more. And if you joined late, I added the playlist to the chat. Good, you guys. Keep it going for one last one, and we'll all meet back in child's pose. So 2 big toes will come to touch, knees will open nice and wide, forehead will rest down on the mat, and then crawl your fingertips really far forward. Allow yourself to ground down here. Good. Take 3 full deep breaths in through your nose and out of your nose. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Just taking in all of the goodness from your year, from all of your yoga practices this year. Take one last full breath in and out. Good. Let's rise back up to that tabletop pose. Knees will be underneath the hips, shoulders over the wrists. Spread the fingers nice and wide, and then we'll lift the right knee off of the mat. So you want like a 90-degree angle with the right leg. We'll take a full breath in here, flex your right foot, and then exhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. So up and around towards the right elbow. Good. Now swing it over to the left elbow. And then we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, kick the right heel up to the sky. Exhale, right knee comes up and around towards the right elbow, over to the left elbow. And then keep that going on your own pace. About 3 more times. Really going to that place where you feel it in your obliques. Really opening up the hip. Good. And then we'll all lift our right foot up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, rotate your right knee over towards your right elbow and then step your right foot outside of your right hand, coming into a lizard's pose variation. So fingertips will come down, drop the hips down, pull the chest, the heart forward as you inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine, just like a cat pose. Chin comes towards the chest. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, drop the hips, open the heart, find the breath. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Good, 2 more on your own breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, press the palms down, step the right knee back towards that tabletop pose. And we'll just move straight into the other side. So lift the left knee off the mat, flex that left foot towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left knee comes over towards that left elbow. Let's cross it under towards the right elbow and then bring it back up, stamping the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale to the left. Good, to the right. And then bring it all the way back up and keep it going. You have time for about 3 more on your own. Just finding some mobility in that left hip socket. Good. And then the next time your left foot comes up towards the sky, keep it up there. Take a full inhale. Exhale, left knee taps that left elbow, and then see if you can step the left foot outside of the left hand. Drop the hips super low, coming into that lizard pose variation. You can come onto the fingertips, pull your chest heart forward, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck chin towards chest, just like cat pose. 3 more just like that, inhale. Exhale, round. Good, inhale, pull the heart chest forward, pinch shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine. Good, last time, inhale, open it up. Good, exhale, this time, plant your palms down, tuck your back toes under, and step your right foot outside of your right hand, coming into Malasana, Yogic squat. Heels are in, toes are slightly out. Elbows push inside of the knees, the thighs. See if you can lengthen the chest up towards the sky. Lengthen the spine. Take a full inhale. Exhale, palms come down. Toes spin forward. Let's come into that forward fold. Feet are nice and wide. Grab onto the elbows. Find that slight bend in the knee. And then just go ahead and rock side to side. Good, you guys. We're gonna move into some sundial. So if you've been practicing with me this year, you already know where we're going. Let's start on the right side. So rotate your chest over towards your right leg, push into both of your feet as you roll your chest up the right leg. You'll lift your elbows all the way up, keep gripping onto the elbows, and then side bend over to the left, rotate the chest down towards the left leg. You're coming back through center and just moving again. This time, we're moving in a counterclockwise position. Yep. So up the right and down the left. And then one last time, this direction. We'll hang out at the bottom for just a moment and then change directions. Let's roll slowly up the left leg. Take that big side bend over to the right at the top and then rotate the chest down towards the right leg. And then on your own pace, you can go as quickly or as slowly as you'd like, really stretching out the sides of the body. And then I like to find my breath again here. So the inhales rise you up and the exhales bring you down. Last one. We'll all meet at the top of our mat. Release the elbows. Heel toe the 2 big toes to touch, slight sliver in between the heels, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Good, push into the feet. Let's rise all the way up to stand. Palms will come together to touch overhead. Spread the fingers nice and wide and gaze up at your hands, just like a little star at the top of your Christmas tree. And then exhale, hands will come to heart center, remembering your intention for practice. Let's do that again. Sun A. Inhale, reach all the way up. Press palms together, fingers spread wide like that star. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step, step back, high plank pose. Strong legs, take a full breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly in one piece. Untuck the toes, low cobra. Inhale, peel the head, the chest, the heart up. Exhale, lengthen to lower the forehead down. Tuck the toes under. Let's push straight up to a high plank pose. Inhale. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Let's do that a few more times together. Gaze forward. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, little hop, top of the mat. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Push into the feet, rise it up. Connect the palms overhead, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale, rain it in. Good. Again, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your palms, step or shoot back. High to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or take cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. You're on your own now. Gaze forward, bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, off you go. You have time for about 2 more cycles of your Surya A flow. I always love giving you guys this time to connect with your own breath. Find your own flow. Feel out the body. And it's in the Surya A flow that we can really notice all the parts of the body that might feel tight, that might feel open, that might need that little extra bit of attention. And as you're ready, you'll move through your last cycle. Taking your time, adding whatever you need. Just remember, you're always welcome to rest in child's pose. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. Yay, Shannon's here. Jenna, I can't see you, but I'm sure it's looking good. Hi. I know it's so dark these days. All right, guys, let's all meet back in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Right leg rises high up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, scorpion your dog. Draw your left hip towards the midline as you open the right hip. And then we'll do the exact same thing we did in our tabletop pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, take a big circle, right knee taps that right elbow. We'll swing it under towards the left elbow and then bring it all the way back up as you inhale to scorpion dog. 3 more times. Exhale, tap right elbow, left elbow, all the way back up to scorpion dog. Keep it going 2 more times on your own. Keeping the fingers spread nice and wide and really activating the low belly. Good. Next time the right leg rises, reach it straight up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands and then swim your arms up back behind you. Palms face the sky. If you need to modify, left knee can always drop for this variation. So you're in your lunge, your crescent lunge, your arms are flying back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the low belly off of the right thigh, and then let's swim it all the way up. Crescent lunge, palms face the front of the mat, fingers are spread nice and wide. Bend into your right knee. And just like we're stoking a nice little Christmas fire, let's take a big breath in. Exhale, swim the arms back behind you, palms face the sky. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach it back up, crescent. Exhale, stoke that flame in front of you, imaginary flame. Maybe you have one. Inhale, reach it up. Last time, exhale, hinge forward, sweep the fingertips back, and then bring your hands to heart center. Keep the chest parallel with your right thigh. Good. Puff the heart into the thumbs. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Again, the left knee can always be dropped down on the mat. Twist your heart up towards your thumb. And then see if you can crawl your right shoulder away from your right earlobe. Stay with the heat of this pose. Let it build as you twist a little bit deeper. Good, take a big breath in. Exhale, frame your right foot with both of your hands. And then I want you to push your palms down into the mat. So your right foot is still forward. Left leg is super active. Push the palms down into the mat and see if you can pull your right heel up towards your pubic bone so you come right knee to nose. Good, it's pretty difficult. Step back to a high plank pose, inhale. Nice work, you guys. Let's rinse that out, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises all the way up, inhale. Exhale, scorpion the dog. Bend the left knee. Pull the right hip bone towards the midline. Feel that left hip nice and open. Take a big breath in, you know where we're going. Exhale, really open the left knee over to the left until you tap the left elbow. Swim it under towards the right elbow. And then back up and open, scorpion dog, inhale. Exhale, tap left, tap right, and then up and open. You have time for about 3 more on your own. Really suck the navel up and in towards the back of the spine. Keep the arms nice and strong. Nice, you guys, last one. Next time the left leg lifts, reach it all the way up towards the sky. Square the hips, big inhale. Exhale, step left foot in between the hands. And then settle the legs, so bend the left knee deeply and reach the palms up towards the sky. So you're in that low flying crescent. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Pretend like your chest is in cobra, so pinch shoulder blades together. Bend into the left knee a little bit more deeply, and then we'll come all the way up. Crescent lunge. Palms face forward for this variation. And just know the right knee can always be down for this entire series. Activate the arms, bend the left knee a little bit more deeply, and we'll move through that 3 times. Take a big inhale. Exhale, stoke that fire in front of you. Palms come up towards the sky, lift the elbows higher. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Last time, inhale, reach it up. Strong core. Exhale, sweep the fingertips back behind you. Good, keep the chest parallel with the mat. Hands come to heart center. Think cobra in the upper chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist. Right elbow outside of left knee. I realize you guys can't really see me right now because the lighting is so weird, but at least you can see my tree. Keep twisting. Maybe the right knee drops. Let the left shoulder pull away from that left ear. Good, take a big inhale here. Exhale, let your palms come down, frame that left foot, and then push into the palms until you draw your left heel up towards the pubic bone, left knee to nose. Good, let's step back to high plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Good, up dog, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a loud breath, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good, we're gonna move into our Surya B. So we'll do this 1 time slow and then we'll flow it, breath to movement. Right leg rises high to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Let's come on up. Crescent lunge, Asana. For this variation, palms will face one another. Spine will be nice and long and really feel the stretch in the left psoas. Good, take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the left heel down, open up the arms, and then gaze out and over your right middle finger. Arms are super, super active here. Shoulders pull away from the ears, and then see if you can bend that right knee a little bit more deeply. Good, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. So peaceful warrior, finding peace by stretching the whole right side of the body. Good, you guys, take a big inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes on top of or inside of your right knee. Left fingertips will reach overhead. Really extend the side angle of the left side of your body. Pull the right hip bone back. Twist and rotate the right side of the chest up. Gaze will lift up. Keep breathing. You have 3 more breaths here. I know it's a challenging pose for me at least. Shoulders pull out of the earlobe. Really feel the hips opening. Take a full breath in. Exhale, left hand comes inside of that right foot. Crawl all the way to the back of the mat. Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Hands can come to heart center. As we flow, we'll keep the hands down on the mat. Open the chest. Right foot is flexed up towards the sky. Take a big inhale. Exhale, Skandasana towards the top of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Left foot is flexed all the way up. Good, we're gonna rotate towards the front of the mat. We'll come into an easy twist. Left palm will come down. Right hand will come all the way up. Rotate the chest up towards the sky. And then some of you might stay here. Some of you might move on. You'll rotate onto the outer edge of your left foot, coming into Vashistasana, side plank. Some of you might stay here if you'd like to add on. We'll come into tree pose legs in our Vashistasana. So our little Christmas tree pose legs. Sole of the right foot will slide up the inner left thigh. And then some of you might pop the right foot behind the left leg, coming into wild thing. Open up the chest. Open up the front of the body. Take a big inhale. No matter where you are, plant the right palm down, cycle it through. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Good, upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good, left leg rises all the way up, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Let's come on up. Crescent lunge, Asana. Rise the arms up as you really bend into that left knee. And then if you're like me, your ribs might be splaying out. So really pull them towards the back of the mat. Good, take a big breath in. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Spin the right heel down as you slice the arms open. Activating biceps, triceps, all the way to the fingertips. And then you want to feel that expansive opening in the hips. Tracing left knee towards left pinky toe. Flip the left palm. Let's reverse the warrior, coming into peaceful warrior. Good, stretch the left side of the body. Take a big breath in. Extended side angle. Exhale, left elbow on top of or inside of that left knee. Right hand will reach forward and then spin the left chest up. You have your 3 full deep breaths here to get into the heat, the fire of the pose. Good, you guys. Keep twisting the left side of the chest up. Pull the left hip back towards the right heel. Good, take a big breath in. Exhale, right palm comes inside of the left foot. Crawl to the back of your mat, Skandasana. Left foot flexes up towards the sky. Open the chest, maybe hands come to heart center. Like I said, when we flow, fingers will be down. Take a big inhale. Exhale, Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Right foot flexes up. Now you're gonna plant your right palm down, spin towards the front edge of your mat, right heel spins up. Easy twist. Left fingertips rise high up to the sky. If you'd like to add on, you're spinning onto the outer edge of the right foot, coming into Vashistasana, side plank. And then some of you might stay here, or you'll come into the Christmas tree pose legs. Sole of the left foot will slide up the inner right thigh. And then maybe you want to pop the sole of the left foot back, the ball mount of the left foot back, coming into wild thing. Opening up the chest, pushing the right shoulder blade into the back of the heart. Good, everybody take a big inhale. Exhale, let's all cycle through chaturanga, high to low plank. Good, upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat. And then I want you to grab for opposite elbows, but behind your thighs, behind your shins. Let your head, your neck be heavy. Make yourself into a little human sandwich here. I'm gonna try to make it brighter so you guys can see me. Use my candles. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Okay, take a big inhale. Exhale, release opposite elbows. Take your dog for a walk. Downward facing dog. Get ready to flow. You already know where we're going. Big breath in. Full breath out. Good, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Come on up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Good, inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extend your side angle. Good, hold as you breathe in. Skandasana towards the back of your mat as you breathe out. Hold, fingertips are down on the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, Skandasana, front of the mat. Good, left palm comes down. Let's bring it up. Easy twist, inhale. Hold here, or you'll pop all the way into wild thing. Opening up the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, vinyasa, cycling through. Good, up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, right away, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step left foot in between the hands. Let's come on up, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana to open it up. Good, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Good, take a big breath in. Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Keep the fingertips on the mat, open the chest, inhale. Good, exhale, Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Right palm comes down, left arm rises up. Easy twist, inhale. And then hold here, or pop the ball of the left foot behind the right leg as you open it up, wild thing. Breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale, rinse that out. Good, you guys, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, you guys, big breath in. Big breath out. Gaze forward, inhale. See if you can take about 3 to 5 little hops, little handstand hops. So you're bringing your heels towards your glutes, shoulders over wrists. And then when you're ready, you'll hop all the way to the top of your mat into a forward fold. 2 big toes will come to touch. Good, you guys, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Inhale, sit low, reach it high. Palms will spin forward towards the front of the mat, and then you're gonna flick the palms open and close. So we're opening the hands, and then we're closing them into nice little tight fists. Flickering like, I don't know, what's cheesy that I can say? The lights on your Christmas tree? Or maybe the lights on the menorah for all my fellow Jews out there. And then start to sit lower. Keep flickering the hands open and close. Sit lower and lower. Keep sitting a little bit lower all the way until your glutes hover 1 inch off the mat. Keep flickering the hands, and then we'll come into Navasana, boat pose. Hands will come to heart center. You can always grab the backs of the thighs, heels can rest down. Good, you guys. So hands are at heart center. Create your little star at the top of your Christmas tree. Fingers will spread nice and wide, and then you'll reach your fingers towards your toes. Let the arms be nice and strong, nice and straight as you press your palms in towards one another. Good. Open up the chest. Lean the heart, the chest up towards the sky as you lean the upper body back. Good. And then let's come into low boat. Press your low back down. Keep shooting your fingertips towards the feet, towards the toes. Take a big inhale. We're going to move through those 2 movements. Exhale, come on up. Back to that high boat. Knees will touch the elbows. Good. Keep it going. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep it going. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. You have time for about 10 more. I want you to try to stay with the pace of your own breath. Inhaling to lower, exhaling to lift it up. Creating that heat, creating that nice strong core. I don't know about you guys, but I eat a lot over the holidays. I've been making a lot of yummy vegan desserts. So not that I'm fully vegan, but I've been having fun with it. So keep it going. Keep these little yoga crunches going. We're here for 3. We're gonna meet in that low boat for 2 and 1 low boat. Hands will come to heart center. And then you're gonna start to crisscross the legs, one on top of the other. Shoulder blades are hovering off the mat. You can stay here with your hands at heart center, or you can reach your palms all the way overhead. Keep spreading the fingers wide, press your palms into one another, and start lifting your legs a little bit higher. So you're scissoring the legs up, up, up until they're all the way over the hips, and then start to lower them all the way back down. Good, you guys. Keep scissoring the legs. We're going up again. And then we're going all the way down. We just have 1 more of those. Stay with me. Come all the way up. And then come all the way down. Good, you guys. See if you can squeeze the legs together. Hold here. Get nice and long for 3. Knees to chest in 2 and 1. Whew. Bring the knees into the chest. Let the back of the head rest. And just rock side to side. I had to add a little core into our final flow of 2020. Good, and then let's come into happy baby pose, just to open up those hips. Capture the outer edges or inner edges of the feet. Push the low back down. Close your eyes, take a huge breath in. Huge breath out. Good, hug the knees into the chest. And then I want you to rock forward and back at least 3 times, massaging the entire spine, and try to get enough momentum to land straight back into that chair pose. So feet come down, hips lift up, squeeze the inner thighs together. Let's all meet in that chair pose, no matter what happens. And then stand all the way up. Samasthiti, hands come to heart center. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. And really pull it in. So ground the right foot down. And then we're gonna open the left knee out towards the left. Keep the left foot flat. We'll come straight into tree pose here. Vrikshasana. Sole of the left foot pushes into the inner right thigh. And then let's reach our arms all the way up. Palms connect overhead. Christmas tree pose. I know it's cheesy, you guys. I just had to do something fun for a little holiday flow. Push the sole of the right foot down. Try to get nice and long and strong in the body. And then we're gonna move the arms first. So we'll come into eagle arms. Left arm comes underneath the right arm. And then see if you can slide the left leg over the right leg, coming into Garuda Asana, eagle pose. So you wanna get as low as you can from the waist down, as tall as you can from the waist up. Elbows lift nice and high. Try to puff up through the upper back. Good, you guys. And if it's your first time here, you can always grab onto the elbows, or sorry, the shoulders. Good. Keep the arms. Let's shoot it all the way back into eagle armed warrior 3. Continue to balance on your right foot. Sole of the left foot kicks back behind you. Keep reaching fingertips forward. Good. We're here for 3. We're gonna bend into our right knee and land in warrior 1 and 2 and 1. Small bend in the right knee. Land the left foot all the way back. Let's come into Virabhadrasana 1. Reach your arms up and just hold here for about 3 breaths. So the left heel is grounded down. Use the grounding of the left foot to really activate the inner left leg. Now bend into the right knee. Start to interlace your hands at your lower back. Punch down, open your heart, your chest. Take a full inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Hinge forward. Let your head, your neck be heavy. And then see if you can pull the pubic bone towards the midline. So pull that right hip bone towards the midline of the mat, the midline of the body. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release your hands inside of your right foot. We're gonna walk our hands all the way over to the left, coming into Procerito, wide-legged forward fold. Heels are out, toes are in. Reach the fingertips as far forward as you can. So it's kind of like a combination of down dog and wide-legged forward fold. Palms are pressing down. And then keep the right palm grounded and see if you can slide the left arm underneath that right armpit until you grab, left hand grabs onto the outer right ankle. Take the twist. And then some of you might want to take it a little bit deeper, bend into that left knee. So left hand is grabbing outer right ankle, left knee is super, super bent, and then pull the chest, almost as if you could pull it underneath your right armpit. Feel that really nice, big, juicy twist. Take a big breath in. Good, exhale, begin to straighten your left leg and then walk your arms all the way over until you're hugging your right leg completely. Good. Now rotate all the way towards the front of the mat. So you're in a pyramid pose. All 10 of your toes are facing forward, fold over the right leg. Good, take a big breath in, lengthen the spine, micro bend into the right knee and then step all the way to the top of your mat. Good, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's come into chair pose. Inhale, sit low, reach the arms all the way up. And then sit a little bit lower as you exhale. Don't worry, no more core. Stand up. Now you're gonna ground down into the left foot, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Good. You already know where we're going. Feel the left foot grounded. Find your focal point, and then begin to open the right knee out to the right. Right foot is flexed. Sole of the right foot will come into the inner left thigh. Christmas tree pose, Vrikshasana. Let your arms rise wherever you'd like them to. Maybe finding that star, the palms overhead. Taking 3 deep breaths to center yourself, to ground down. Remembering the intention for your practice. Good, and then we'll start with the arms. Right arm will come underneath that left arm. And then right leg will sweep and wrap over the left leg. Garuda Asana, eagle pose. So getting really low from the waist down. Nice and tall from the waist up. Elbows will rise up. Left foot is super grounded. Let the spine get nice and long as you puff up through the upper back. Can you let the elbows rise a little bit higher? Good, and then think about floating through space as you extend the right leg back. Keep the arms, eagle armed warrior 3. Imagine stamping the back wall with your right foot. Good. Now can you suck your navel up and in just a little bit more? We're here for 3. We'll bend the left knee and land into warrior 1 and 2. And 1, bend that left knee. Ground the sole of the right foot down and then reach the arms all the way up. Good, you guys. Take your 3 deep breaths. Lengthen the spine, activate the inner right thigh. Pull the left hip bone back. Making all those tiny little micro adjustments in the pose. Big breath in. Interlace hands at the lower back, taking the opposite grip. Punch down, open your heart, chest. Inhale. Humble warrior, exhale. Bow and dive inside of the left knee. As the hips move over to the left, don't let them. Pull the hips towards the midline, more towards the right. Good, you guys. Feel the back of your neck get nice and long, nice and open. Feel the ease in the jaw, the ease in the breath. Good. Take a sip of air in. Exhale, release your hands inside of your left foot. Now start to walk your hands over towards the right. Procerito, wide-legged fold. Heels are out, toes are in. Crawl your hands all the way forward. Down dog in the upper body. Procerito, wide-legged fold in the leg. Good, now keep the left arm where it is. You'll slip your right arm underneath the left. Right hand captures for that left ankle. You can bend into the right elbow a little bit to rotate the chest up, and then some of you might want to take it deeper. Bend as deeply as you can into that right knee. So right hand grabs for outer left ankle. Right knee is either bent or straight, you decide. You can deepen the twist. And then think of spinning your chest up underneath the left armpit. Good, full inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg if it's bent. And then you'll start to walk your hands all the way over towards the left leg. Give your left leg a little hug. And then face the front of your mat. Rotate all 10 of your toes towards the front of the mat. Pyramid pose, variation, Parsvottanasana. Good. Allow the chest to fold over that left leg. Palms come down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, micro bend into that left knee. Exhale, step all the way to the top of the mat and fold. Coming back through sun A just once, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Push into the feet, let's rise all the way up. Palms connect overhead, gaze lifts, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Remember your intention for practice. Inhale, rise the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, rinse it out, chaturanga or skip it. We'll meet straight back in downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Right leg lifts, inhale. Let's move into pigeon pose as we exhale. Ekapadaraja Kapotasana. Right knee comes behind that right wrist. Slide the left leg back a little bit. Right foot will be flexed and then crawl the fingertips back towards the hips. Puff the chest open as you inhale. You should feel nice and open in the heart. And then exhale, fold over the right leg. Sleeping pigeon. Crawl the hands forward. Palms will face up for this variation. You'll be here for about 10 full breaths. Just noticing what parts of the body you can soften. The jaw, the forehead. If you're carrying any tension in the hips, just letting the hips, the chest, the heart fall towards the ground. And taking this moment to honor all that came to you this year. Honor all of the things that came into your life unexpectedly. Good, you guys. Slowly begin to lift your chest up. Crawl the fingertips up underneath the shoulders. And then we're going to come into double pigeon. So you'll sweep your left leg towards the front of the mat. And then you're creating a shape kind of like this, right? So the left shin is stacked directly on top of the right shin. Both feet are flexed. And then if you're like me, you might have a little space between your right foot and your left knee. And if you do, that's okay. You can grab a pillow or whatever you need to eliminate that space, or you'll just keep the space. Like a little fire log pose. And then open the chest, inhale. And exhale, fold over the legs if that's accessible. Some of you might bring the forearm bones down out long in front of you. Some of you might rest your forehead on top of the hands. Wherever you're at, just feel the outer left hip opening. Feel it stretching. Just 3 breaths here. Sending the breath into the low back, allowing the low back to widen. Last breath in and out. Good. Slowly come up. Remove whatever props you have. And then you'll plant the feet out long in front of you. Fingertips will come behind you, facing the heels. Plant the feet down, plant the palms down. Let's lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. So hips are in the same line as the knees and the shoulders. Puff the chest up. Allow the shoulder blades to come as close together as they can as you really capture the back of your heart. Maybe the head drops back, only if it's safe in the neck for you. Take one last breath and push into the feet. Lift the hips a little higher. Good. Exhale, drop the hips all the way down. We'll come into humble yogi. So just grab opposite elbows. Allow your eye sockets to just rest on top of your knee. Slowing the practice down. Take a full breath in. And soft exhale out of the mouth. And then we'll cross our ankles and just step back into downward facing dog. Unless you're craving a vinyasa, it's always there for you. And then left leg will rise as we inhale. Exhale, pigeon pose. Left knee comes right behind that left wrist. Slide the right leg back any amount. Fingertips will come by the hips as you open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hinge the upper body forward over that left leg. Sleeping pigeon. Crawl the fingertips forward. Palms might face up or down, whatever you're craving on this side. You have time for about 10 full deep breaths. And again, just honoring this time. Honoring where your body's at today. And for these last few breaths, can you crawl your fingers out a little bit longer? And really breathe into the length of your spine. Softening the jaw, allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allowing your practice to soften. And slowly crawl the fingertips up underneath the shoulders. And you'll sweep your right leg out long in front of you and then stack right shin directly on top of left shin. So you might have that little bit of space in between the left heel and the right knee. And if you do, you can always grab something and put your hand right there, block, whatever you need. And then open the chest as you inhale. Exhale, pull the navel back, so belly button to spine as you fold forward. So as you do this, the hip bones are being sent towards the back of the mat. So if I was, like practicing with you guys in person, I'd come around to your low back and push the low back down towards the mat, pulling the hip bones back. So try to get the sit bones grounded. You could even give yourself that adjustment on your own, pushing the palms into the low back. And then breathe into the low back, finding that space, finding that spaciousness in the outer right hip, in the low back. And so we're creating space in the kidneys and the liver. We can really cycle through all of those toxins, all the things we're about to eat, about to digest. Nice and slow, come all the way up. Plant the feet out in front of you, and then we'll just roll all the way down onto the back, and we're gonna come into 2 more back bends. So take your pick. I'll guide you through bridge and then full wheel. Heels come in towards the glutes, graze the heels with the fingertips. Let's rise the hips all the way up. Bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Shimmy the shoulder blades underneath the upper back, capturing the heart with the shoulder blades. And then you can begin to interlace your hands up the low back. So we've been doing a lot of heart chest opening, just like the winter solstice, bringing light into the body, bringing light, opening into the heart. So really breathing into a nice big open heart, allowing yourself to be open physically and mentally as we enter this new year. Take one last breath in, hips come a little bit higher. Exhale, release the grip if you have it, and lower all the way down, upper back, mid back, low back. Feet stay where they are. Hands push into the thighs, forward and up. So you're pushing forward and up, letting the low back widen. Together, we'll take a big breath in. Nice big sigh out of your mouth. Ah. Good. Time for a second back bend. So you have 3 options. Well, you have more than 3 options, but the 3 I'll give you are supported bridge. So you can lift the hips up, slide a block or a pillow under the low back. That should feel super restorative. Some of you might do exactly what we just did in bridge. And if you're ready to move on into full wheel, hands will come by the ears. Elbows will point straight up first. You'll come onto the crown of the head, resituate the hands, the feet, and then lift all the way up. Full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. I want you to try to take 5 full breaths wherever you're at. Finding that opening through the body. We can call this one reindeer pose. Why not? Lifting your hips a little bit higher unless you're in restorative bridge. Taking your final few breaths. And as you're ready, you'll gaze up towards the sky and we'll all come all the way down. Upper back, mid back, low back. Feet will come nice and wide. Knees will knock in towards one another. Cactus the arms. Palms will face up. Close your eyes. Take a full inhale. Exhale, drop the knees over towards the left. Gaze over towards the right. Feet are nice and wide on the mat. Good. As you inhale, your chin and your knees will draw up through center. And then exhale, knees will drop over to the right. Gaze will drop towards the left. Good. And then just keep going through that cycle on your own pace. As you inhale, you'll come through center, and exhale, knees will drop to opposite side. Chin will drop to the opposite side. And if you'd like to hold, you're welcome to. Good, you guys. Keep it going. We have time for one more on each side. Good. As the knees and the chin draw back through center, hug your knees in towards your chest, and we'll come into happy baby pose. Capturing the outer edges of your feet. Low back will glue all the way down. Push hands into feet, feet into hands, finding that opposition. And then some of you might turn this into a ninja kick. So straightening the right leg, pulling left heel in towards pubic bone. And then changing sides, bending the right knee, straightening out the left. And then again, cycling through that one leg at a time. Just feeling the inner thighs, the inner hips opening. And then let's all land in that straddle pose. So legs will straighten out as much as you can get them to, but not pulling or straining anything. Allow the low back to really glue down. Shoulder blades soften. Let's take a loud breath together. Full breath in. Big sigh out of the mouth. Ha. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. If you need anything else, an inversion, legs up the wall, shoulder stand, headstand, you're always welcome to take that now. But if you're ready to rest in Shavasana, go ahead and extend your legs out long in front of you. Palms will face up. Close your eyes and allow yourself to bask in all of the gratitude of your year. Just letting yourself lay here and be thankful for everything that came to you this year, the good and the bad. And really taking this time to go inward, tracing the breath, resting in your Shavasana. And of course, if you'd like to stay in your last Shavasana of 2020 with me, then please feel free. If you're ready to move on with wherever you're at right now, feel free to move your body around and let it feel really good. So you can roll out the wrists, the ankles, maybe give your jaw a little bit of a massage with the fingers. Maybe giving the scalp a little bit of a massage. And then perhaps giving yourself a nice little hug. Hugging the body and honoring yourself for this practice of self-care. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And rock on over to whatever side is calling to you right now. And feeling grounded and connected, more connected than ever to your practice. Allow yourself to push yourself up into a comfortable seat. And get out any wiggles, fidgets that you have. Roll the shoulders back and down. And find yourself in that seat of pure comfort and peace. Hands at heart center. Chin bows in towards your prayer. And we come back here time and time again to this seat with our hands at heart center, honoring ourselves. Every time this practice gives us a different gift. And we always leave better than we came. And so honoring yourself for all of the joyous practices you've had throughout this year. And together, we'll bow in gratitude towards this practice. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Happy holidays. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And thank you so much, so much for helping me donate 10 grand this year to COVID charities. I am like so beyond grateful for you guys. And thanks for coming to class, because I wouldn't be teaching if you weren't coming and showing up for me. So thank you guys. I love you. And I hope you guys have the best holiday, best new year. I'll see you guys in the new year. Namaste. Bye, guys. Shannon, I don't know if you want to stay on. I know we have a call. We could have the call here.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Thanks, Ellen.
Okay, bye, everybody. I'm kicking everybody off. Now I'll stop recording.
Oh, that class was amazing. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was being too cheesy.